I'm gonna go over today's recap. 1023. I made what was it called? 2.3K on my Top Step account and $400 to $500 on the trade day account. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna put the clips in, edit in right here. But initially in the day, we took out this low hanging fruit objective. Which, do you guys know what low hanging fruit is?
No.
It's basically the low that's here. I'll show you in the 50-minute. It's just the low that's created that we're most likely gonna target. Where's my charts at? Hold up. These images, they'll come in handy soon, but right here, this is low-hanging fruit. Just a low that we created that we're about to take out, that we know we're going to take out again. Just, this is low-hanging fruit right here, too. Another example.
Just so low you know you're going to take out.
I mean, it's a low in a downtrend that you could potentially sweep.
Mm.
That would be the low-hanging fruit. Most people like to short targeting that low-hanging fruit. But we had one right here. We opened up. I wasn't really looking at the charts until we got this. Yeah, we opened. I wasn't watching the charts. I got out of my first period, Fayed. Then I noticed this initial sweep. I was in my second hour. I saw this 15-minute fair value gap get inversed. We were respecting it up until this point, so that gives me more confidence. Then after the sweep, we go straight past it, and this is exactly what I want to see. The second we go from sell side of the curve to buy side of the curve, and we start going bullish, I want to see the sell side confluence that push us down get completely disrespected and used as resistance to push us further up. And on the 1 minute, I'm going to show you where I entered, because I had it right here. Oh, I used our standard deviation target on the 5-minute for the 5-minute sweep, because that's what we swept on. And I took my entry right here, and I called it on the Discord, and you guys had around like 3 chances to enter on this. We had the first tap, second tap, and I'm pretty sure we tapped in one more time around here. Okay, Ferrari starting to accept crypto. That's cool. That's probably why it's pumping. So my first target in the Discord, I want you guys to bank because it's a Monday. You don't really want to be trading Mondays. But I was holding until this right here. I knew price was going to go here because the second we broke through this -2.5 level, we typically pump up or we just push trend day into the -5 level. So that's where my final take profit was for 1 NQ contract on the Top Stop account and 4 contracts on the trade day account, which I'm just trying to take it slow, respect my rules past that. And my Top Step account, it's cheap account, and I don't really respect the rules for that. So 1K got an inconsistent day, but we'll slowly revert it because I'm pretty sure I can pass it with the little boost we have on it. And then throughout the day, I called out at 12:26, 1:15. Look for reversal 1 to 1:15, which is our aggregation time, and exactly at 1, right here, we reversed our entire trend in the market. Do you see how we were just trending higher, right? The second we hit 1:15, we go down. Hit our, what was it called? We start taking out all this low resistance liquidity, but it's also really slow. So aggregation time just reversed this. It's not guaranteed that this will happen, but the market has a tendency. People also call it midday reversal. Do we have any questions?
No.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Okay, everything's making sense. Perfect. And you can see we just start trending lower, pumping up. You don't really want to trade these conditions. I tried to take a trade right here, and I just got completely stopped out because I saw this. I want to see a little short-term reversal to take out this side to continue lower because I knew we were gonna go lower, but I want to see a sweep, and we had this massive dump right here that stopped me out for a $100 loss on one of my friend's accounts. He's making me, or he's giving me 50% of it to pass his payout. So I'm doing like 50. No, I'm doing 350k evals right now. But yeah, throughout the trend, you could see how we respect all these bearish PD arrays not closing above. We have mohawks, but
What's PDRs?
basically fair value gaps, order blocks, stuff like that. Like this would also be an order block, right? I mean, no, not order block, a breaker block right here.
Breaker, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, breaker, respect the breaker, we go lower.
You still haven't told me what a breaker block is.
Okay, so breaker block, it's basically a low that gets put in that sweeps liquidity right here. And we go run through it. So it's basically an inverse order block that swept liquidity. So this is a breaker block right here. Yeah, we respect it and we go lower. They're the strongest algorithmic patterns that ICT has. Because in the mitigation theory, this is where you want to see orders be mitigated. Like, if people want to mitigate their losses, get out, so the hedge funds can actually buy in their orders to go short, this is what you want to see. You want to see it actually respect this level and then continue lower. I want
So
to see if
couldn't
you
you
could.
also say for bearish it's low, high, lower, low, higher, high, and then that's how you place it?
Yeah, high, low. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for.
Because that's how I spawned. There's a low, high,
By the way,
lower, low.
also, Mason, the way I'm so precise on the markets, I use something called standard deviation. This is like the secret to everything I've traded. Because last week I just kept bombing out the entire week, that 4K week, I bombed out standard deviation plays. This entire time I saw the 3 drives pattern form. I put standard deviation
Oh, I
on it.
saw
Yeah,
that.
you remember? Standard deviation on the 3 drives. It always hit it precisely. Like it was probably my best trading week ever because the same pattern repeated, repeated, repeated. I gained so much trust in it too. Where were we for that? I want to go over it.
When I started watching ITC.
ITC.
So
ITC.
it was, wait, yeah.
Alright, see this? So we had the 3 drives. This wasn't really considered it because we didn't sweep it, but we still went down standard deviation. Oh, wrong one. Standard deviation right here. Straight down exactly to the tick on this one. Before we reverse, and I could find more examples. Because we had 3 drives, then we swept liquidity, went lower, and look at this real quick. Oops. Right
How do you
there.
know where to place the standard deviation?
Okay, the standard deviation goes from the low to the high of the manipulated move, the move that swept liquidity. So it's kind of like an order block. See this?
Mhm.
This entire move from the high to the low of this candle. See how we took it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
want to find another example too, because we did have one on the 5 minute that I want to look at. Let's find the 5 minute example real quick because we have some new people on the call, and this is pretty important because we had some good days. Like this right here, another standard deviation. What was it? Slap this on right down here. See how precise this is? Right down to here, right down to the -5 of this 3 drives
Okay.
right here. So basically, it's just 3 liquidity sweeps in a row. Here. This Mason, this is what I was trading the entire time. Just boom, shorted at the top, took profit right down here at the exact bottom. So I call it the top to bottoms of these moves.
It's basically accumulation manipulation. Yes?
No, it's just
Or-
hedge funds trying to put in a massive sell order. Power
There's-
3 Power of 3 is different. It's just one massive accumulation. Then, if you want examples of Power of 3, I can show you one. Because it's like session wide Power of 3. Like this: accumulation, manipulation, then distribution. This entire thing right here. This is the accumulation. Right here is the manipulation, and this is the distribution.
What's daily bias for tomorrow?
My bias. Okay? Do we have any questions before we move on to recap?
I think we're good.
Okay, perfect.
Or,
We get rid of this. We already went over aggro time multiple times. So Tuesday, I'm expecting some manipulated moves, but with how far we pumped up, we could. I still want that new week opening cap, but it's alright. I'll clear my charts. Get rid of the boxes. So we have all this right here that we might take out. This could be considered low resistance liquidity right here, but I think this is too much of a volatile move to be considered it. If we had slow moves like this, we might be able to take it out, but with our reaction right here, I'm not expecting too much. And I want to see what we are looking like on the hourly real quick, because we just swept these lows and we had an instant market structure shift higher right here, see? Plus we had a higher time frame PD array right over here. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I think it was just, what was it? I think we had like a daily 12-hour order block somewhere. I mean, no, fair value gap somewhere. Somewhere around here. A little higher. This could also be a bullish breaker right here too. That we just tapped into. I can use a Wix for example. But we have this fair value gap right here. That is our higher time frame PD array. Plus, it would be this order block right here. Yeah, that one that we tapped to the tick.
So breaker, order block are practically the same thing.
Yeah, basically, an order block is something. I mean, a breaker is something that just got ran through, like right here, that swept liquidity. But this order block, I think it was this order block that actually caused the move or the pump up, which a lot of people like Fair Value God. His favorite things are just looking for a higher time frame PDA array, like a fair value gap, order block, something to take a trade on like the 12-hour, 4-hour, daily, and then scaling down to the 15-minute, looking for another internal sweep right here, which is just overlapping models. Internal sweep right here, then we get our market structure shift, then scale down again, find an entry, which was that 15-minute fair value gap that got inversed right here. And this would be his entry right there, precise. We took the same trade today, me and Fair Value God. Can you guys see my stream with his, what's it called? With his tweet?
Yeah.
This is same, what was it called? 15-minute fair value gap that got inversed. And he's targeting the relative equal highs, even though we were targeting the standard deviation. Okay, I'm gonna skip closer to the end. And basically, we just had a nice move up the entire day.
Yeah. Accidentally went short.
It's all
I
good.
misclicked.
So that's how
Oh,
he
I
trades.
found
I
our
like
move
his style
there.
more because we can call up the moves on the Discord. You guys can bank, and it's just way less risky in general. But the way I used to trade, it's mainly just I'd be on the 1 minute or 5 minute looking for some PD array or I'd be calling up moves like right down in here. Just right off the market structure shift, I'd take an entry because I know we're gonna get an initial pump, and just exit up here.
Bomb it up.
Do you have any questions right now?
Can you go more in depth on standard deviation and the placement of it? Because
Right now
I know
it's
you
being
placed it
sloppy,
off of
but
a liquidity sweep.
yeah, because if we were being like textbook with it, we would be putting it from this low to this high, and this could be like a higher time frame objective because we did shift market structure. Right here, I'm gonna put this as X, because if we are bullish because we shifted market structure up here, took out these relative equal highs, we did not displace. We actually displaced through these relative equal highs, which just gives you more conviction to be bullish. Right here, you see we displaced straight through them. And I liked how we retested into the zone, and we basically used it as resistance. Retested it, tapped into it, and we used it as support. I mean, yeah, we used it as support.
Wait, can you zoom in into the like bottom of the standard deviation block? Like right there at the bottom. Yeah, like zoom in, yeah, right there. Wait, so it's on the lowest? Okay,
I mean,
so
okay, if you're on a
that
higher
is-
time frame, you just want to do the low of the candle to the high of the candle, the one that took out liquidity. So you can scale down, get it more precise. I did that.
Oh, it's the same candle?
Yeah, it's the same
But
candle.
on a higher
On the-
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's the same
15
candle on
to
the
5
higher time
minute.
frame. Yeah. See, on the 1 minute, it's just this high, the entire high and low. This could be a higher time frame objective, but with the midday reversal, I didn't really like that. I want to see where we go in the markets tomorrow.
Wait, what are you on right now? The one?
Yeah, we're on the 5 minute right now.
Okay,
Price
the
could have
five.
also been supported by this order block right here, but I don't understand why wasn't respecting these. Maybe it did go into an equilibrium. I'll check that out right now. Oops. Let's see if it did go. If it tapped into it, it doesn't look like
Also
it did.
hit OTE today. That's
Really?
also a reason to the bearish move. Yeah,
Let's see.
played it like
No, we did not
pretty
tap
well,
into a discount
actually.
yet. I still want to see us tap into a discount, but market doesn't have to do that. We're gonna be manipulated tomorrow. We could just turtle soup this tomorrow. In the morning, see if we come down, take out this low, potentially tap into a discount somewhat. Because we could just mohawk down there. Because we have news tomorrow, right? News is usually a good driver for liquidity too. Bring me to my targets. I really like some days depending on the news.
Is this correct placement for OTE?
Ooh. Flash PMI 15 minutes after open. Make sure we don't take any trades. It might look enticing. Look for a vacuum block. Okay? Let me see your stream real quick. Correct placement for OTE. Whoa.
Well,
high
it was
to low.
up here before.
No, you want to go to the very low. It depends, because you want to be looking out
Yeah.
for these higher time frame plays. Yeah, that low to that high. That'd be fair. I'd put it at the most recent high that we put in. Put it at the most recent high.
Right here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, at that top right there. Yeah, and that's where I'd want to see something. We won't have any volatility right now, though. You remember that trade we were taking last night when we were shorting, or you shorted last night? We shorted right here, or he shorted right here, and we went to sleep. When it hit London session, we just dumped like straight past our take profits. But we got stopped out right up here because it was a little scalp. But our initial conviction from last night was right.
Yeah, I put that like in my notes. So you think the London session, there's a possibility of it just dumping?
I mean, London session. We have flash PMI. I want to see what we do for PMI. I really do want to see us come back down into a discount of this overall range, just to confirm that we're bullish. Sweep this liquidity down here. So honestly, some type of chop right here, maybe some high gank swap. Then I want to see at least this low with anything right here. Let's see if there's anything on the higher time frame. Not even a fair value gap. This inverse right here that we can use as support. So we have this inverse fair value gap that we can use. Take out this low. Maybe even form some lows down here. But objective, I don't really know where we're going to go. I really doubt we're just going to push higher without turning into a discount. So just chop, maybe create lows, sweep those equal lows that we create, then just continue higher off the inverse fair value gap into the discount.
We're currently
But this
in
is
a
what I want to
premium.
see. It doesn't even have to do that. It could do whatever it wants. It could just pump up here in the morning, just continue going higher. Well, this is just what I
We're in a
want to see for a
premium.
good trade, or to confirm my bias.
Bro, please. There we go. So we're in the premium of equilibrium right now.
Yeah, we're in the premium. Yeah, I got confused for a second. My bad.
Then should I move my OTE up too?
I mean, yeah, this is just going to be the OTI go off. I just want to see how price reacts to this, because if we just shoot straight through this, we're bullish. We're 100% going to be bullish. I'm just going to set an alert so I can just wake up in the morning, check my phone, see if we actually did take it out, so I know what to expect when I wake up for school tomorrow. Do we have any questions right now?
No. On this topic.
No, not right now. I don't have any questions right now. I'm trying to keep up with more content. Or like watching a lot of content.
Yeah. Who's studying right now for like ICT stuff? Like I can refer you guys to what you should be watching
Me.
if you watch a 2022 mentorship. Finish your 2022 mentorship and move on to the core content. Then once you're
I'm
finished with
also
the core
doing
content,
other videos.
take it slow though, like maybe 1 or 2 core content views a day until you get to like episode 5, because I'm rewatching it right now. I am at, not this one, let's just quarterly theory again. Change in state of delivery. This is private mentorship, some dude's uploading all of it, so I'm going to go through that. But month 5, quarterly shifts and IPDA data ranges and dealing ranges, you're going to want this. Like rewatch it. It doesn't matter that some of the views are 2 hours long, 50 minutes long, and they get shorter, but just rewatch the videos, absorb as much information as you can, because it gets important here. When the second turns black, it gets serious.
Can you send like the link to that? Because I have not started like the ICT stuff yet, because I've been busy with like the
I
other
could
networks
send
and
it
stuff.
to you.
But send him the, what was it called, 2022 mentorship. Make sure he goes through that
2022, yeah.
first. Then we can go to the core content. After
Well,
that,
shouldn't he go through the rest of TJR, you think, for basics or no?
F that.
I have the
TJR.
basics except for order blocks.
Order blocks. You want to learn order blocks right now, or do you want to learn through ICT?
I mean, if you can just give me like a quick thing, and then I like.
It's just a
quick,
down
like,
candle
nice-
before an impulsive up movement. So this would be an order block. It depends. TGR's definition is different, because ICT, he wants one right before market structure shift. Like, where is it? Super hard to find an example. I've tried finding a bunch of examples before. They're really hard to find. Just when you're trading, though, they're easy to spot. But trying to find one as an example are kind of hard. Down candle before an last up movement.
It's like what? It's like how? What does it look like? What when you place the order block? What does it like?
This would be
How does
an
it
order
affect
block.
that trade? Okay.
Basically, no, this is a negative. This is a bearish order block. Just last up move candle, like the last up candle, or maybe even the up move sometimes too. Like this could be an order block. But let's go on the 5 minute.
Yeah.
Find one that gets respected.
I'd like breakers better.
Yeah, I like breakers too. This could be.
Or what's a break? Or maybe I meant breaker and
This could be an order block.
order. I don't
But
know.
we usually respect the bodies of the order block right away.
Which
Like right here, this
you know,
would be a good example. Our
The
order block
green,
being
okay.
respected. Yeah. Last green candle before a down movement. Impulsive
Oh,
movement.
okay. So last.
Especially when-
Sorry.
No, just especially when the shifts market structure like this.
Okay. I
That's what
see.
we wanna see.
And then the the order block? How does it like it gets respected? Does it
Yeah,
mean
it's not
something?
supposed to. It's not supposed to close inside of the body, because this would get disrespected since we're closed in the body. We're supposed to tap into the body and get immediate displacement downwards, like this.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of
But
sense.
it's not
Okay.
that powerful. The way TGR trades him when I was in his Discord, he is really good at calling out a bunch of moves because he just goes off order flow. Whatever's being respected and disrespected. We respect this. All right, let's look for longs. Look for a 1 minute liquidity sweep, and then let's go long. 1 minute liquidity sweep right here. All right, we got the 1 minute sweep. Then let's wait. This tap in this order block right here. This would be his entry off the initial tap. He'd have some good drawdown, and I don't know how much he'd have, but if he has this fair value gap, he's gonna be like, all right, perfect trade. Let's hit all of our take profits. Let's just take partials, and that's what he does. He was actually calling out a ton of good moves when I was in his Discord. Then he slowed down. He stopped having calls and stuff because he got more popular. Yeah, he just stopped showing up. But basically, just
Okay,
1
yeah.
minute confluences plus order flow, which is actually really powerful.
Yeah, order blocks make sense now. Thank you. I'll still watch the video though.
Yeah, still watch the video. Then just go over what ICT is teaching.
Alright.
And his friend, or I don't know if it's friend, Tactical Traders, he just trades internal models, like right down here. He trade higher time frame sweep, higher time frame PDA array, all that. He wants to see a bunch of setups occur in one. They're like a 4-hour sweep, 15-minute sweep, 1 minute sweep, stuff like that. It's all overlapping. He called out one short that I full ported and I made bank on. That was a while ago.
Thank you.
There was a free win 50k 2 months ago for Top Step. I don't know how I missed out on that. Yeah,
And
people.
then if you're not about to explain anything right now, just can you explain like a quick breaker blocks? Because I know that you trade that more than an order block anyway. So
Yeah, I like
mean,
him a lot more. It's basically, I'll show you what it looks like right here. Do you see my
Okay.
stream?
Yeah,
Yeah. High, low, sweep liquidity. Go higher, go lower. My bad. I stopped for a second there. This would be a breaker block and we continue lower, or we can look for the bullish. Am I messing it up? Hold up. No, okay, my bad. I'm confused.
So high, sweep,
Low, high.
liquidity.
High. Alright. Sweep this and retrace into it. Yeah, this is a breaker block. A low, this low, swept. And we continue, we tap back into it. It's basically just one that gets swept. And disrespected, we come back and we tap into it.
We might make a weekly fair value gap.
Ooh. Let's find a good example of a breaker block, because we had a few last week.
Right. Yeah. Just do it in like not slow motion. I just see like exact.
Yeah, I'll go over it pretty slowly. Sweep. I mean, this would be a breaker right here. Because we took out all these lows right here. We went up. No, we didn't. We would go through this. This would be a bearish order. I mean, bearish thing. That's my bad. Give me a second. Came up, took out this high. Let me find a better example for you, because these get confusing sometimes. And I know I went over a few. I just skipped over them, but I'm trying to find a prime example that's easy to read.
Yeah.
We might have a linear bullish trend. Not linear, but like I think we're gonna keep going bullish to OTE.
I mean, this would be a good example. We swept the high, we went below it, we tap back into it, and we continue lower.
Swept the high. Okay, I see. Swept the high, and then.
Yeah, then we swept this low. This would be a bearish. No, we have to go through it, then retrace.
Wait, where do we, yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
we
where
have to
did we
go
sweep
into it
from?
and retrace into it.
What's up, Ant?
We had a good example, and literally it's gone. Oh, what's up, Ant?
I have a few on my chart.
Yeah, Brody has way better examples. I was teaching him like left and right, showing good examples. Now they're just gone.
All right. Yeah. Bro, just like.
I can just send you my notes if you want those
do
to
have the screen up with it.
breaker block simplified. Those are my notes.
Yeah, show him the breaker block simplified. This one?
It took like 30 minutes on those notes.
Oh, find one. That's actually good. This is just 3 drives. That's crazy. We're back in this week and I can't find one still. Did I forget what a breaker block was? There's no way.
Want me to teach you?
Yeah, reteach me,
I'm
please.
joking.
Let's hop on a 15-minute.
Yo, I need water.
Okay, this would be one right here.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Going off of the.
Low, swept out all these equal lows, took out this low, swept it, came back up, went through it, and we came right back into it. Also this fair value gap, plus sweeping these lows, we went lower. That's
So then it tapped into the breaker block, and then.
yeah, price got supported by this breaker block too, right here.
Alright, I don't know what that means at all, but it's alright.
How is
Like,
that
push up.
also breaker block if it was just an up and down movement?
Hmm?
That was just an up and down movement, no?
Which one? This?
Yeah.
We took out this little high right here violently. We came back into it, respected. Then we went higher, went straight past it. This could also be one too, but this is where the charts are getting a little bit tacky.
Okay, you just like expanded my knowledge.
I mean, this is another sweep, but I doubt we got a good reaction off it. Yeah, we didn't really go through.
Paul, took your messages.
Oh well.
Alright, swept it. This is also
It's
one
just
right.
the
This is one
move.
right here. One that I actually got respected really nicely.
Yo, man, just look at my screen.
We have a low, high, or
Swept out,
high,
took out
low,
this
higher,
high,
high,
then we
low,
went straight through it, then we tapped right
up
into it.
through, bullish.
Pushed us higher, yeah.
Oh, okay, I see that.
Is this the
Then
thing
the
you're
mean
trying to
threshold is the
Say again, Tom,
0.5.
what?
Because look, it's over here. It breaks this high over here, this short-term high, this little one, and then it sweeps through,
Low,
and
high,
then goes
lower,
down,
low,
That's
and then
just
goes
higher, high.
What?
We have a bullish breaker, actually.
Yeah.
I am so confused, Anton.
Is
We'd
that
have to tap back into it for it to be a breaker, but we also have to. Your chart is so scrunchy. What are
No.
you? What is? Okay, well, never mind. I got confused. My bad. Can you like zoom out your charts? Like the wheel on the right. Can you scroll up? 'Cause I can
Okay.
see you're down 1K right now. So.
Okay, hold on, let me try to find
You're
another.
1K
Scroll the
on
wheel on
one.
the right.
Is that paper
Huh?
trading?
Yeah, it's paper trading. Don't worry.
Okay.
If it was real, it would have been horrific. I think I already went over my lesson. I think I could stop the recording now. Everyone
Yeah.
good?
Yep,
This
yep.
Yeah.
one.
Alright, perfect.
Alex, look